Hey, what's up guys, this is Dark56 here making another video, and today I will be deck profiling my Hoopa and Weavile deck. This is actually a variant that or not me, but a friend actually came up with. Although it's not to the fullest potential, I believe there's a couple cards that could be added in here. It's just, I really don't know what to take out, so I'm kind of just in the process of testing out. But this is actually my rough draft, and it's the first version of my deck, so without further ado, let's get started on that. So I play one Orangaroo, basic. Everyone runs this card. I cannot stress this enough. So with this deck, uh, one of its biggest problems is actually, believe it or not, Orangaroo. So a lot of the times, my first build was just all Hoopa, Orangaroo, and a Tapu Koko. I kid you not, I would get bodied by Orangaroo so hard that I definitely had to throw in some Weaviles because this card's just so good. I have a love and hate relationship, but you have to run one for sure. Next card, which is the star of the deck. For Hoopa, you want to maximize on your Hoopas here. Believe it or not, if you pop this out on the field and your opponent has nothing to do, no response, no way to get out of that, they end up quitting the game. It's actually happened to me a couple times where I just throw him out there and they just forfeit, which is funny. Really janky card though, don't like it. I play a Sneasel line, which is so I play the Weavile, two Weavile lines, which is the Weavile with evil domination and the rule of evil. So I run three of the theory of the evil domination because it's the one that's better. This one actually says for one dark energy is this attack does 50 for each of your opponent's Pokemon that has an ability. This card's really broken, especially with Mega Gardevoir decks. It bodies so hard, so it's great. Weavile. This Weavile is actually not that bad. I was running 4 of it at the time before I found out the other one existed, which I didn't know. This one's, I have a love and hate relationship with this one. It's just, it's good and bad because it's good if you, it's good early game. It's really good early game. You do run a copy of it, and you're most likely not gonna get it off early first turn. This card's really good early game. Late game, you just end up hurting yourself. It's just a bad card. I just most of the time just end up discarding it with Sycamore. So next card up in line, I run one Tapu Koko. Honestly, it's just for the free retreat and the flying flip attack. Pretty standard. Nothing too crazy about that. Would cut this if I have to. And then I also run a Remoraid and an Artillery line. It surprisingly works well for a 1-1 line. I thought it would actually be a little worse, excuse me, but it's actually not that bad. So we run 60 Pokemon in total, which is not too terrible at all. Let's get on to the trainer. So we run 4 Acrobike, pretty self-explanatory, just draw power. It's a really good card. I've always thought this card was good, and up until recently, people just started picking up on it, which they're late to the train. Honestly, Crushing Hammer, this deck is already a little aggravating, and it's already a little trolly, so I might as well just add Crushing Hammers. If I could run this at 4, I would run it at 4, but I just feel like it's a waste because you may not even get none of them off. So it's happened to me where I've drawn both of them in my hand, and I played both of them and I didn't get a heads, which is terrible. Just a waste of space. I love this card. Max Elixir, I absolutely love this card. This card's just so good. It sets up your Weaviles immediately. It's just Weaviles only take 1 energy, which I love that they're energy efficient, and it helps with the Hoopas too. It helps you set up a Hoopa first turn, which is great to you Max Elixir, and then you also double colors. You shouldn't have actually too much of a problem pulling this off. I usually maybe like around like a 75% chance that I pull it off. It's not that bad. Usually this card has a really bad fame for not happening, for failing a lot. So pretty surprised that I pull it off a lot. Next card is I run 4 Nest Ball. This card's absolutely amazing. It's a little cloggy at times, but you do need to draw it, so that's why I run it at 4. You need to run a maximum of 4 for that. Definitely just searches out Sneasel, Hoopa, which is our main card, Rangaroo. Tapu Koko and Rim Raid. Practically almost every single card in this deck except for Artillery and the Weaviles, which is not too bad. Switch. If I had more Fieldstone, which if I had one more, I would definitely replace one of these. But I think Switch is really good in this deck. There's a lot of times where you end up opening with Weaviles, and you don't want to open up with Weavile, and you just want to open up with Hoopa. So you end up switching. It's not that bad. Town Map, because we have the space for it, sometimes it's actually useful because I've had games where I usually get like my artillery stuck there, or I have my Weaviles or even a Hoopa there, so definitely want to get those out of the price as soon as I can. Reverse Valley, I absolutely love this card. This card makes every single Pokemon that I can attack with, almost, except for the Auxiliary and Rangaroo and Tapu Koko, do 10 more damage, which is absolutely broken, and it's a Stadium. Stadium Wars are great. They're coming back, sadly. I rerun for Cynthia. This practically after this rotation, this is only draw supporters. After Copycat, little side note, if I were y'all, I would really invest in Copycat, at least in PTCGO. It's definitely going to go up in price. I believe so. It's going to be one of the only draw supporters. To Guzma, I hate this card. If Lysander was in rotation, I definitely would run Lysander, but I'm not gonna lie to you, there's been times where Guzma does come in handy, so 2 Guzma is what I have to run. For Professor Sycamore, trying to enjoy this card as long as I can before it goes away. This card, it's really amazing. It's been there since Juniper, so it's really good. I'm sad to see that this card's going away. A 1 Floatstone, honestly, it's kind of not worth running the 1 Floatstone, but I just run it just because I usually end up putting it on either Artillery or Rangaroo, which just ends up getting targeted a lot. That's something. That's why I kind of don't like a Rangaroo, because it's a really easy target to kill off. And then for the energy, we run 4 colorless basic. You definitely need it for the Hoopas, and then you also run the 9 darkness energy. Really self-explanatory. I really love the 9 because you end up pulling this the max elixir off a lot of the time, so it just ends up working out great. So that's it for the deck profile. I will be uploading definitely duels, or should I say battles of this deck, and you'll see the crazy. It's not crazy combo-ish, but you'll see the shenanigans that this deck can pull off. Thank you guys for watching. This is Dark Cafe 6 signing out.